I accidentally drove a bee 200 miles across the country. What will this bee do now?
Well, you know what it's going to do now? It's seen the world. It's grown. It's like because bees, I'm assuming, can like age fast, right? They're like Benjamin Button, but reverse. But
of course.
They speed up. Their lifespan is so sped up.
That's true.
That when that bee left, it was just some person like right out of high school, just whatever. But when they came back from that road trip, how long was it?
It was 200 miles across the country.
Miles. And this is if this person actually like put a lot of effort into it. I'm assuming they did not.
Yeah.
But the bee comes back like a senior citizen now. Like, boy, let me tell you, if I lived a better life than anybody could ever live before, okay? Let me tell you, there's more than just this hive. There's more than just Honey Nut Cheerios. Because that's all bees have. Because that's the bee. That's the cereal they can trust. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, so many hotel spots, so many. They have more than just Honey Nut Cheerios. Let me tell you about Frosted Flakes, Fruity Pebbles. Oh, man. So sweet they can make the mouth just water thinking of them.
The thing that's funniest to me is I imagine someone like driving like, you know, they've maybe like started in the Midwest, now they're in like the middle of the country or something now, and I'm imagining that where they started, they there's this favorite bee that they said hello to every morning, like, this bright sunny day, hey Benny the bee, how was it going this morning? Have a good one. Tomorrow I'll be on a road trip, you stay here, okay? And then they leave on the road trip. They're having a good time. They thought they said goodbye. They drive 200 miles. They get there. They open the door and they see flying out the door. Bzzz. Wait! Oh God! Benny! No!
But I think in this person's case, they've made a lifelong bond with that bee. And it's going to be with them forever.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they could always be like, one day they'll just be walking when they're like 80 or something. They'll just be walking through the park and they'll get stung and there'll be a smile on their face. And like the wife will be like, why are you smiling? And then he'll be like, I just got a friendly hello from an old friend.
Yeah. No.
How do you know, honey? I just know. Quick, give me my EpiPen. I'm highly allergic.
They have a flashback going back to kindergarten, and they're seeing themselves as the bee comes out. A bee! A bee!
That's like a montage for an end credits. And then
and then it cuts forward, and you see them as an old man after getting stung, and they're swelling up, and they're going, a bee. A bee.
I know that was my buddy. We had a road trip one time, and it was the best. So what was this person's question again? We've gotten really sidetracked.
Well, I guess what'll the bee do now?
The bee is going to be your best friend for life.
What happens to the bee? Yeah, I know. Catch up to them. Keep in contact.
Spend every Christmas you can together.
Yeah. The bee's going to have a journeying to do. See all kinds of new flowers. And then when they get, then they're going to go out to the old pasture where the bees go.
Yes. And you know what? Always bring your Honey Nut Cheerios with you.
Yeah.
Because that's your connection.
Yeah.
They'll be like, like one day they'll be like, honey, what'd you get from the grocery store? Well, I got some Apple Jacks, some Wheaties, and I got, what is this? What's the Honey Nut Cheerios? I told you never bring Honey Nut Cheerios back in this house. It's too soon. Honey, it's been 12 years. I love that bee in a way you couldn't understand. See this scar? No, I don't see anything. Well, it's small, but just look, it's there. That's the mark of friendship. Some people have tattoos. I got my bee sting. This is a bee sting to my heart. I couldn't get on my actual heart because, highly allergic. That's where the EpiPen has to go. I think we found where's the bee what's gonna happen with the bee? It's gonna be with you forever.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is this bee is never really gonna leave you.
And really, do you want to leave you? Because you shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's there forever.
I know it was an accident. I know it was a mistake, but you can't beat yourself up for it. See a therapist, deal with the grief, but you have to let that bee go.
Yes. And I think
no one's ever really gone.
No. Especially when you look at
your
hand.
To quote a classic.
when
oh, yeah.
You look at your hand, you see the bee sting.
Yeah.
You
still
be like,
got that scar.
It happened. Like, they'll just remember the times. Like, one time I went to a biker bar, and I thought I was going to be beaten up. I swear to you. I thought I might die. But then my little friend busted around. He got the bikers. Let me tell you, they may not be afraid of a little wimp like me, but they're terrified of bees.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, I'm allergic. I can't deal with the bees. It's just a bug. No, man. These aren't just bugs. They're monsters with little pricks on their butts. They hurt.
Wow. Yeah, take that with you.
I think the best thing you can do is maybe get a tattoo around your bee bite, maybe get it on your arm and be like, hey, this bee is with me forever.
Or right above your knee so you can point at it and go, bees, knees. And then you go, you would have loved that. That's so him.
And then just look out the window and just like for days, and then someone will be like, hey, are you okay? Oh, I'm just waiting for an old friend to come by. One day he'll come back. I can't wait.
You're outside in the summer and you hear a buzzing and almost in slow motion. Is it you?
And then there's like the classic musical score that comes and he goes to run up to the bee to give it a hug and he goes, I didn't come back. Oh no. But there you go.
Yeah.
I think this bee is with you forever. Remember, don't get too excited because,
Yeah. Yeah. Contain yourself and just deal with the grief.
And then like someone will be like, oh, are you drawing a picture of a bee? No, I'm drawing a picture of my brother. Okay, I think someone needs to go on their medication again.
with like the grandchildren, they're opening up an old photo book. They're just like, well, Sonny, I been meaning to show you this for many years. It's time you know something about your old pop. Opening it up. Well, this is a picture of me and my best friend. Where are they, Pop? Right there on my shoulder. That
very
spot.
Small. You gotta see the magnifying glass.
Yeah, that's Benny the Bee.
Let me tell you something. When those gangsters called up and said they were holding Benny the Bee hostage, I poured my whole last savings. When your grandma was captured by the same gang and they said, hey, give us the money, I said, no, give me the bee first, and then we'll talk about her. That's not just a bee. That's my family you're taking away from me.
But, Pops, what happened to the bee now? Well, it was a summer day long ago. It was a long road trip. 200 miles away. He's out there somewhere, floating with the flowers, and I don't know why I ever left. Why I ever turned back haunts me to this day.
And then the grandkids will be, It's never too late, Grandpa. You can still go and find him. His after he dies, his one request is to be his casket full of honey, so he can know what it's like to kind of live like the bee. Little antennas put on him.
Yeah, and at his funeral, it's not too many people showed up, but it's kind of a lot of empty pews. He's laying in there with his bee costume, and in the back of the chapel, floating there holding a cane, hunched over with drooping antenna, he stands there.
Only one working
tear
wing.
Sheds. Yes, one working wing. And as everyone starts to leave, he sneaks up to the casket and stings him one last time.
And then someone comes up with a newspaper and say, "Hey, who let a bug in here, SWAT?"
And of course, the most traumatic thing about this is because the bee stung him one last time, and that would also be the end of that bee.
Oh.
It's
very full circle.
I've been waiting to use this stinger on someone, and now that I've found you again, I'm glad it's gonna be you. So
go in peace.
My world.
So there we go. I think with this bee,
Yeah,
this is gonna be a decades-long thing. So you gotta get used to it. Hope you like the constant sound of buzzing and free honey.
Yeah, just appreciate that you have the memories.
Yes.